Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Cole Reagans. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Roman Anthony leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1.
Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Here's Trevor Story now. Reagans, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Next offering is fouled back.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind them because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
3-1 is on the way. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Collins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Jaron Duran stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So 2 balls and no strikes. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has...
And that is that. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. What do you look for here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Ha!
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
What do you
swing
got?
on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon.
That's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2. That
Ball
one
outside.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. The 0-1. That one missed. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, Joe stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And a breaking ball misses outside. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball 2.
No score here in the second. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
Hee-haw!
And the 0-1. This one in the air center field. He's got it.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
2 aboard with 1 out. And next for the Red Sox, Cedon Rafaela.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the K. Throw into third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Bottom of the second, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez.
Yep.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball 1.
So Salvi is set down on strikes.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. Outside low, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, the second baseman,
Michael Massey getting ready to hit.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Carlos Narvaez will hit next. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1.
Yep.
Top of the third, no score. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Got him. 2 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Trevor Story. Fly to left his first time.
Ball. That's a check. Did he
tries
swing?
to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. (2-0). And that one fouled off. Narvaez off of first with 2 away. Just off the outside edge.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. And the Red Sox lead 1. Still no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And the 1-0.
No, that's too high.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Isaac Collins digs in down.
Ha!
The Royals with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. In the air, right field, Abreu should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting up, the center fielder,
Here's Lane Thomas now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Safe! And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Stepping in, Michael Garcia. Garcia hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
the batter, number 7.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted second overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. That's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 9,
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 so far.
No, that's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second.
Ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
2-1 now. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Pasquantino around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. So 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Carter Jensen. Fly to left his first time.
No.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox nothing. On to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a big swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for the
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
0-2 now.
That's a ball.
The Royals leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. That's out to center field. Thomas settles under this one, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
One out man at first. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Duran into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
That one not close. And now 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Runner scores from second as they get one back. And in at second with an RBI double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him. Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
The 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off left side. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two on the way. And ball four to a board.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 1 out. Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a strike.
Count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing, and he popped it up. Went under it. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. Carlos Narvaez on deck for Boston. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. A single his first time. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so He's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swings and misses. Full count now. This one in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 14.
And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Inside. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1.
Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Flied to right his first time. Going 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Slice to right and foul ball. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. Lined, and that's a base hit.
The batter, number 10.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Ball too high.
Anthony aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Eric Sarantola, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Lang warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran, 1 for 2. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Contreras now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt.
Ball.
Perez can't handle it. Gets away. And the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Hey.
The 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two down, nobody on. And now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The lefty, the 1-0. To the right side, Meyer. Slings to first.
Out of there.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Michael.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia digs in now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball, no.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball, that's
Boston's
too low.
bullpen with some activity. Jake Bennett, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Number 78 getting loose as well. Garcia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Step off, throw to first.
No,
And
he's in
back
there.
in
Stay.
easily. Runner on the go. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. Step off throw to first.
Safe.
And he just got his hand in there.
Yeah.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Garcia around third. The relay. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ranger Suarez done for the night. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
now pitching for the Red Sox.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Jake Bennett.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Got a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. Runner at first with 2 away. Carter Jensen, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Right through there for a strike. Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 6 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Like this, right the weather, pissed off, high five, hit the block, service up, put some in the wind, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Club. West Side players and the West Side doors, showing West Side love to the West Side Club.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now, Eric Sarantola.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Oi!
The 0-1. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
To third,
that's foul.
And that's just foul. Good eye right there. Caught him looking for the K. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a base hit right there. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Meyer wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Oh, 2 now. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one 95 to finish him off. 2 aboard with 1 out. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Two on, one out. And
Ball.
another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that'll
Ball
load
4,
the
first
bases.
base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Back to the top of the order. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Fouls away the first offering.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And now it's even up.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eric Sarantola gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Nick Mears gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ha!
The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. They get the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Royals 6 and the Red. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th inning. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. Meyer to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Jack Caglione. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Zach Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Moran getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. In the air, right side of the infield. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1,
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Collins measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2019.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. We go to the top of the 7th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran.
No, inside.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Alex Lang appears to be getting loose. Schreiber also throwing. The 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Pretty nice play there.
Yeah, you're out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
The Royals leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
Outside. And now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3-1 now. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. In the air to left center, Rafaela turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Royals.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
Just
Outside
missed
ball.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. Out. Number 2.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby.
2 down, base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they still lead at 6-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Schreiber.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Digging in, Caleb Durbin. The Bo Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Jackknifes out of the way. The 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Durbin thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the right-hander's 3-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Three-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Collins takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rafaela in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Meyer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on.
That's
and
the
that one
ball.
upstairs, ball one. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Got it. Out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here in Kansas City, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now the 0-1. Upstairs. And now 2-1. Just missed. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez will hit next. Number 78 is forced to the mound after the injury. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Ball.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The designated hitter,
Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the corner. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Giovanni Moran getting ready to go. Number 56 also getting ready.
Ball
How
one.
you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the Royals 6 and the Red Sox 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strong.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
There's a strike.
No.
Strong, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Roman Anthony. Swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball. No.
Now
No, that's the ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Royals trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
No, that's the ball.
Sometimes
Too
you got
low.
to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And that's too high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he walked
That's
him.
the ball.
And
Take your
bring
bait.
the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Story now. Swing and a miss as he was late. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Ball.
One there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next to hit, Jarren Duran. One out. Runners at first and second. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 0-2. And
Ball.
that one missing low.
That's a really good take.
Narvaez, the lead runner at second. Anthony at first. One gone. Got him.
Yes.
Looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Wilson Contreras up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Oh,
No.
He doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Late swing fouled off. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memories, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can. Who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? Magnificent. Universe.